The NFL season enters Jerry World for the first time on the year. So, New Orleans Saints travel into Dallas Cowboys. Can they get it done? Can they get 2 wins on the bounce? Or was it just because they were playing the hapless Carolina Panthers last week and it made them look a little bit better than they actually are? Well, first of all, what are your thoughts on this one?
Yeah, this is an interesting matchup, only because, you see, it's not really a theory. I think we've seen it. When they play, in fact, this will let us know who the Saints are as of right now. When Dallas play a mid to bad team, they roll them. When they play a good team, which the Saints are not right now, offensively anyway, then it's going to be a lot closer. That being said,
And
right?
also when they play the Eagles, Dak becomes MVP.
Yeah, let's ignore that part. but it does reign true. You know, Dallas are very good at preparing. Dak is a very good quarterback, and he will find ways. They've got the weapons on the outside. So they've got CeeDee Lamb. You know, they can run the ball as well now. Their defense is playing lights out. Especially early on this season, defenses tend to hit the ground running a lot faster because it's a very much instinctive, reactive. So offenses do take a while to sort of get going. And that being said, both defenses are actually pretty good. Derek Carr is now in his second year with the Saints. He had, like, I believe it was 200 yards, was it? Plus 3 touchdowns.
He had 119. He had 199 passing yards, but that's because they ran the ball for 180. They didn't really need to do much because the Panthers were so awful and they got down so quickly that you don't need to pass the ball when you're that far that high up.
But a win's still a win, and that builds confidence. You know, Derek Carr is going to play with a little bit more confidence in this game, and he's going to push the ball down the field. That being said, I don't think the same stuff is going to work on that Dallas defense, whether it's inside or outside. I think Dallas right now, like offensively, I think what's his name, head coach, I'm having a mind blank.
Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy's calling the plays offensively right now. So I think that's actually going to give them an edge, because as a play caller, Mike McCarthy's very good at what he does. And if he can find a way to sort of attack the weaknesses in that Saints defense, then they might be able to sort of get up to an early head start. And if they get, like, if we enter the half and they're like 2 touchdowns ahead, it's not going to be easy for the Saints to come back. Like I said, their weakness right now is their offense, and I don't think they can score when they need to.
I think they actually can. I think we underestimate the Saints' offense. You look at the players that they've got on it, right? Alvin Kamara and Jamal Williams as a tandem running back. Good.
Yep.
Right?
That's very good, yeah.
Right?
Very good,
Olave.
Mm-hmm.
Deep threat, yep.
But no, Rashid Shaheed is the deep threat. Olave is not, but Rashid Shaheed is purely a deep threat, right? He is the home run ball. Olave is not a home run ball, he's a bit of both, right?
Yeah.
Now, obviously, then you've got the Swiss Army knife, that's Taysom Hill, added into that, because that's that oddity of that offense. Mm-hmm. But I think the key to this game is, how does the Dallas Cowboys do against that defensive front? Obviously, the rushing attack with Zeke and Dowdle doesn't give me a lot of confidence, but it's whether they can allow CeeDee Lamb to take over the game. CeeDee Lamb and Brandon Cooks. They're probably not going to have Jake Ferguson, though, so that has an impact as well, because that's an option offensively that they won't have.
I think when this happens, it's a case of, can they run the ball enough to make the Saints play them honestly? You know what I mean? From a defensive standpoint, can they just get enough so that I have to respect your run game? Or is it going to be like, yep, you're running the ball, but you don't really want to do that, we can tell. So we're just going to clamp down on this pass. You can run it if you want, but we don't respect you enough to think that you're actually there's a purpose behind this, So I think that's going to be a defining factor in the game.
Peter, your thoughts on this one? Do you think the Saints have a chance?
Oh, they always have a chance. I mean, because of like one match there, they've got playmakers on the defensive side of the ball. So because of that, I feel like the Saints will have a chance in this game. If the Saints are gonna win this game, it won't be for the Saints offense. It will be defense will have an outstanding game and probably cause the Cowboys offense some problems. Because the Cowboys offense has won yet, but are they going to like get it together and show out at Jerry World?
All right, so a big one here. Lattimore didn't practice today, and the Honey Badger was only limited. Now, if both of those, I would expect the Honey Badger to play, but if Lattimore's out, then it's what you're thinking. You're gonna put Kool-Aid or Debo against CD?
I mean, they could try with Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid's a rookie, but I know CD cook him because CD's been playing in this league for his money, so he'll be out to show that he did earn his money. If they're gonna put Kool-Aid on him, maybe they might give Kool-Aid the opportunity to test himself against CD. But if CD starts cooking him, because he's a safety top.
Yeah, I think they're going to put Adebo's the starter on the left side. So, what's considered the starter on the left side. So I would expect them to put him rather than the number 2 guy, your third guy in your roster against him. But it's going to be a tricky one for New Orleans for sure. Even though I was down like on the Cowboys in terms of their rushing offense, I still think they're going to be able to move the ball well enough, but it's going to be a grind. It's not going to be easy because that defensive front for the New Orleans Saints is really good, and they're able to when you've got Cam Jordan, things are going to happen.
Exactly, he looks revitalized for the season.
Predictions for this one. Cowboys for me, I think they're going to win by, let's say,
I'm gonna
a touchdown.
Go with the Saints. I'm gonna go with the Islands here. And just say the Saints win by a point. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints.
Dallas.
By
Dallas. I'm gonna say by 2 scores. I think that their offense is really good right now. Mike McCarthy's calling.
I think I'm gonna start calling you 2 scores. Will every game you predict the other team to win by 2 scores? I think that's your favorite line when it comes.
Only when
he says 2 scores, he means he's talking. It could be 9 points.
Yeah, it could literally be.
Okay. No.
You mean by touchdown?
You clarify. When you say 2, do you mean 2 tutties or do you mean a tutty?
Do you mean touchdown lead in terms of like numbers, like a 2 touchdown lead?
See? Wow, that's why you see now we're getting clarification. Listen, well, that's a little bit wild. Not most teams are not winning by 2 tutties, like 2 touchdown score.
Hey, Mike McCarthy can call a game.
He's going to take this victory lap next week when they win by 2 scores. Yeah, but okay, yeah, there we have it.
I mean, that's about all they can get. If it's 16 to like 6, well, that's not 2 touchdowns, but you know what I mean. It's low scoring, but they're going to win by 2 scores. So I'm not saying it's going to be like high 30s or anything. It's going to be a low scoring game, but Dallas are going to win and just scrape into the low 20s, I reckon.
All right, there we have it. Those are our predictions for this week, for this game. Put a comment down below, however, what you think is going to happen in this one. Cowboys fans and Saints fans, let us know what your thoughts are on this game.